Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the stream. It is another Tuesday night. It is 8 o'clock here in Syracuse, New York, and we are playing some old school Magic. So let's take a look at what we are running today. All right, today I'm running a black and green deck. You'll see that I'm running kind of a hodgepodge of things. We've got some Hypnotic Specters, some Sinkholes, some Terrors. Carryovers from last week's deck. They did fairly well. And then I've got some Ernemjins, and then two copies of some pet cards of mine, two If-Biff-Afrits and two Gaia's Avengers. You see I've got 6 Mana Dorks, 3 Elves of Deep Shadow, and 3 Birds of Paradise, 2 Sylvan Libraries, a Regrowth, a Demonic Tutor, Maze of Ith, 2 copies of Icy Manipulator plus 2 copies of Winter Orb. If you remember before, I can shut off my Winter Orbs with Icy Manipulator. So if I can get out an early lead, destroy some lands, and then make it so that it's more difficult for my opponent to cast their spells by dropping a Winter Orb, then that'll definitely be something that I look forward to. You see, you've got 5 basic forests and 4 basic swamps, and then you've got 4 bayous, 3 cities of brass, 1 Urborg, 1 Pendle Haven, 1 Mishra's Factory, and 1 Ebon Stronghold. All right, so in the sideboard, I've got 2 copies of Haunting Wind in case I've got to play against another artifact deck, 2 copies of Gloom for those pesky white decks. Nevernearl's Desk is a catch-all. Crumble, again, against artifacts. 2 copies of Tranquility against enchantments. 1 copy of Oubliette, just in case I play against black creatures, since Terror can't hit them. 1 copy of Avoid Fate to counter an instant or enchantment that targets one of my permanents. 3 copies of Ivory Tower so that I can gain some life, and hopefully I can use those Sylvan Libraries more and more. And then 1 copy of Tsunami, destroys all islands. So pretty straightforward, pretty basic deck today. So we're hoping that things will go well. So again, thank you for joining the stream. Again, my regularly scheduled stream is every single Tuesday night at 8 o'clock Eastern, 8 p.m. I play in the Tuesday night Gauntlet. Please don't forget to follow the stream. If you sub, that would be great. Please make sure that you do turn on notifications so that you know when it is that I go live. Now, I have scheduled my last match for the Summer Derby. Currently 5-2, and my last match is scheduled for Saturday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. So, everybody, please join the stream then. I would appreciate it, and I will see what we can do about following strong. And 6-2 probably won't make it, but we'll see. You never know. It isn't over until it's over. It is my tiebreakers weren't very good, but they might end up being better. So we'll see what happens. All right. So we are now waiting for our pairing in MTG Melee. So I am playing against Aaron Dix. Well, got him first round. So, we played Aaron last week, and we played him in round 3. So if all goes well, then maybe we will have a better match than we did last week. All right. So again, here is the deck. All right, it is pretty straightforward, black and green. We'll see what happens. I have sent him the link, and he knows my information. So again, we'll see what's going on. And speak of the devil, here he is. Hey, Aaron, what's going on?
Not much, man. Good to see you.
Yeah. So thought you were taking the night off tonight.
Well, nobody's messaged me back about these pre-modern games I'm supposed to play, so I figured until it gets going, I could play Magic with you guys.
Yeah, that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. Do you stream those by any chance or no?
there are quite a few games for each monthly streamed. The top 8 and top 16 are usually streamed as well, or always streamed. And then featured matches are streamed. So I don't have my own stream, but OS Curd Ape on Twitch, who's a big old school streamer, like you would guess from the name.
I follow him.
Yeah. He does an awful lot of pre-modern streams, as well as Cloud Goat Ranger, who is Michael Hupe, who does an awful lot of great event coverage for us.
Gotcha. So pre-modern, what are the card sets for that?
Pre-modern is 4th edition through Scourge. So pick up where old school leaves off and go until they change the borders, essentially.
Okay, makes sense. So are any of the promo cards allowed?
Oh gosh, that's a good question. I haven't.
I would assume that the Mana Crypt is banned or whatever. Is there a restricted list? Is it just banned?
There is a banned list and restricted list. I believe if anybody wants to check it out, let me make sure before I say it on stream. premodernmagic.com has, the full legal sets, the rules, the ban list.
Okay.
It's
Crinus07, thank you. Crinus07 in chat says no promo cards allowed. So.
See.
I would have assumed that the crypt is banned, but it's a pretty redonkulous card. So,
yeah.
So Necropotence is, I'm assuming, restricted.
Necropotence is banned.
Banned.
Yeah, outright banned.
Oh, what about Bargain then?
I believe Bargain as well.
Gotta be interesting. All right, I'll have to take a look at that. Okay, you want to choose even or odd?
I will take odd.
Okay, and it is 4. It is even, so I will play first. No portal or starter either. Only cards that were standard legal at some point are legal. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
There you go. Yeah.
All right.
That sounds right.
Okay.
I do have to check the rule set every time I'm brewing, because I have been brewing for middle school as well, which is a similar card list, but it does. I think that the pre-modern ban list is much better.
Okay. All right. So middle school is a similar group of cards, but different ban list.
Correct, and a slightly different rule set. They take the rule set from the era that they're playing in, whereas pre-modern uses modern rules.
Oh,
just to make it one less rule set to remember.
Yeah,
essentially.
I gotcha. Oh, Nightbot is being stupid and telling people that they're running a rerun. I got to definitely have to turn that off. So
sure.
Let's we'll disable that. Sorry about that, everybody. This is a normal stream, so Nightbot decided to. It's on me. I thought I turned it off, but I did not. Okay. This is not a rerun of Batch 2 matches from the Old School Magic Summer Derby. This is live. This is the Tuesday Night Gauntlet. I have drawn 7 cards. I am on the play, and I will keep this hand.
And I'll keep this.
All right. So we are going to go with Bayou, and I will say go.
Sure. I'll start her off with an Underground Sea and pass turn.
All right. I will draw. And I will play a Pendlehaven, and I will say go.
Sure. I will play Badlands and a Time Walk.
Oh, okay.
Volcanic Island.
Yep.
Hymn to Turok.
Yeah. Figured that was coming. That's why I shuffled up. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Give me 2 and 6, please.
2 is a swamp.
Okay.
6 is a swamp.
Okay. Seems
Also?
like it could be all right. Pass turn.
All right, draw. I will play a swamp. And then I will sinkhole your volcanic island.
Sounds good.
And go ahead.
Demonic Tutor.
Sure.
Okay, oh, there we go.
In case anybody is wondering, tonight we are drinking a 2016 Pinot Noir.
And I'll pass turn. Rich, it's you.
So you tutored and then did nothing. Okay, untap. Draw. I will play Factory. And I will play If Biff a Free. And you can go.
Sounds good. I always forget what If Biff is. Can you remind me?
It is a 3/3 flyer. Any player can play a green to Hurricane for 1.
Okay, sure. I'll play a Ruby
Sure.
and a
Ancestral.
Recall.
Yeah, because that's probably what you tutored for.
Badlands
Sure.
and Chain Lightning, the If Biff.
Sure.
Pass turn.
Untap. Draw. Activate Factory. Swing 2.
Yep. 18.
And how many cards are in your hand?
6 cards.
All right, go ahead.
How many cards are in your hand?
3.
Him to Turok.
Yep.
2 and 3.
2 is Gaze Avenger. 3
Okay.
is a Winter Orb.
Oh, all right. Pass turn.
Tap. Draw. Activate the Factory and swing.
Yep. 16.
Go ahead.
Mox.
Yep.
Serendipity Free.
Sure.
Pass turn.
Terror the Serendip.
Yeah.
Draw. If Biff.
Sounds good.
Go ahead.
Psyblast, the If Biff.
I'll respond. Hurricane for 1.
Sure.
I go down to 19.
I go down to 13.
Okay.
And pass turn.
All right. Untap. Draw. Activate the Factory. Swing 2.
Yep. Down to 11.
Go ahead. So you took 3 total that turn, right?
Correct.
Okay.
I will lay my own factory.
Okay.
Solkanar.
Sure.
And pass turn.
Untap. Draw. I'm going to sinkhole your factory.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Sure.
You gained a life for that.
Oh, you're sure. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Swing 5.
Okay, 14.
Pass turn.
Untap. Draw. Activate factory. Swing.
Take 2.
Mm-hmm. What's that put you at?
10.
Cards in hand?
5.
Okay. Go ahead.
Swing 5.
Yep, I'm at 9.
Sedge draw.
Okay.
Pass turn.
End step. Terror of the Sedgetroll.
Sure. I gain a life.
Okay.
Back to 11.
Yep. Untap. Draw. Buy you. Activate the factory. Attack for 2.
Yep. 9.
I'm gonna cast Regrowth on the Gaze Avenger.
Sure.
Alright, and I'll pass the turn.
Swing 5.
4.
Side blast you.
Yep. For those of you who are new to the stream, Aaron rarely ever loses.
Oh, that's not true at all.
Not in the Tuesday night Gauntlet. You rarely ever lose. He plays the same deck pretty much every single week.
Yep.
So might as well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I've tried to tweak it, and it tends to be better just leaving it alone. I like playing aggro decks.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Paladins were used to seeing me play mono black control for a little while, but it's really not my...
It's fun. That's why I played last week.
Yeah. It's not my usual style of deck. I normally like to be a little bit more aggressive.
That's a new version of Psyblast. I get to gain 16. That's what Twitch chat just told me. So, I'm okay with that.
You know what? That was a weird thing when I was looking through stuff recently. I'm like, why don't I have Psyblast?
Mm-hmm. I only have 3,
Psyblast.
so...
And it just doesn't... I don't know. There's something about Psyblast. I have 1 unlimited. And I think there's just something about it that... It's not a card that feels super iconic to me or anything, so I don't feel the need to go out and grab the old ones.
I got you. No, I really love Psyblast. It is one of my favorite cards.
Oh, I like it for sure. It just wasn't one of the ones I felt like hunting down.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I will be on the play. Let's see what we can do.
Awesome.
I like Twitch Chat's version of the Side Blast better, where I get to gain 16. Alrighty, adjust the camera. I will play first.
Alrighty.
Mulligan.
Okay.
Don't like to do it because you're playing discard spells, but yeah. When I can't cast anything in my hand, does it? My camera doesn't want to stay straight today. I don't know what its issue is. I'll keep this one.
Okie dokie.
And I will lead it off with a Factory Lotus. Go ahead.
Okay. Seems solid.
Hello, Pessimist. Thank you for joining the stream.
Jet?
Yep. It's the best Mox in your deck.
Lotus?
Yeah, your start's better than mine. Four cards. You get a double him me?
No. Just thinking how I want to play this. Crack Lotus for red.
Red.
Chain Lightning you?
Sure. 12. Or 17.
Bolt you?
Yeah, sure.
Wheel?
Oh. Alright, that's the thing. Regrowth, Icy Manipulator, Swamp, and Forest.
Swamp and City. I'll play the other two Mox.
Oh, lovely.
And pass turn.
Alright. Draw. Emerald.
Okay.
Bayou. Activate Factory. Attack for 2.
Take 2. 18.
Sack the Lotus for black. Hippie.
Sounds good.
Go ahead.
Play Factory.
Yep. Solkanar the Swamp King.
Solkanar.
Yep.
And pass turn.
Okay, untap. Draw. Bayou.
Sounds good.
Attack for 2 in the air.
Yep. Take 2.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, or 4.
3.
3 it is. This one?
Yeah.
City Brass.
Okay. Never Nero's Disc.
Oh boy.
Go ahead.
Yuck. Swing 5.
I'm at 9.
Pass turn.
Untap. Draw. Land for turn. Attack with a hippie.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
4.
Yep.
Hippie.
Oh, okay. What's your life total now?
That will put me to 14.
14. Okay. I will crack the disc using the emerald.
Sure. I will float mana. I float 1 mana.
What color?
Black.
1 black mana. Okay.
Disc resolves.
Yep.
Activate factory.
Sure. I'll cast a Birds of Paradise. Your Solkanar goes away too, by the way. You don't
Yeah,
have to keep
yeah,
that.
absolutely.
Sorry. That is not disc proof. Believe it or not.
God, I wish.
Mm-hmm. And you can go.
All right. Whew. This went from like the hottest start I've ever had with this deck to gross.
No. Okay.
Past turn.
All right. Untap. Draw. Soul Ring.
Yeah.
Icy Manipulator.
Oof.
Go ahead.
I feel like this really swung hard when it
Hope
swung.
so.
Past turn.
End step. Tap your factory.
Yeah.
Draw. Activate my factory and attack for 2.
Bolt it.
Yep. By you. Cards
Sure.
in hand?
2 cards in hand.
Okay. Go ahead.
Hippie.
That is a hippie.
City.
Sure.
Past turn.
End step. Tap your hippie.
Sure.
Draw. Play a hippie of my own.
All right.
I'll pass the turn.
Move to combat.
Tap your hippie.
Activate factory.
Sure.
Swing.
Sure. 7.
Past turn.
Untap. Cards in hand.
2 cards.
Draw. Attack with my hippie.
Take 2 down to 12.
Yep. Discard
1,
the
2.
number 2.
City.
Okay. Tsunami.
What does Tsunami do? Destroy all islands?
Yep.
Gross. Womp womp.
Mm-hmm. And what is your life total?
12.
12. Okay. Go ahead.
Volcanic Island.
Mm-hmm.
Move to combat.
Tap your hippie.
Sure. Activate factory and swing.
Sure. Block with the birds.
Sure. Pass turn.
Cards in hand. 1.
1 card.
Okay. Draw. Attack for 2.
Yep. Down to 10.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Go ahead.
Soul Ring.
Sure.
Activate the factory twice.
Sure. I'll tap the hippie.
Sure. Move to combat. Swing 2.
Go down to 5.
Pass turn.
Untap. You're at what? Draw.
I'm at 10.
Swing 2.
Taking 2. No cards to discard. Down to 8.
Go ahead.
Activate factory twice.
Tap your hippie. Show me the bolt.
Sure.
Yep.
Hey.
Yep. It was bound to happen. I mean, you had
Sooner or later.
4 of them left, so plus you had side blasts.
Yeah.
So thanks for the games.
Absolutely.
Yep. Take care. Well, you can't win them all, chat. So, yeah, his deck is extremely good. My deck is untested. I don't know if, if it's good. I don't know if it's bad or whatever. Yeah, so this is what we're running today. It's a black and green control deck. Sorry, just a black and green deck. It's not a control deck, excuse me. But, it is, I played against the best deck in the best player in the league just then. So, can't expect to win with mediocre draws and with, with a deck that is subpar against a tier 1 deck. It just doesn't happen all that often. So even though I had him on the ropes for quite some time, I couldn't draw anything. But that's indicative of some decks. So I am now currently 0-1. But here's the sideboard. You see that I boarded in the Tsunami, the Oubliette, the Disc. So I did see the Tsunami and the Disc. I also boarded in the Avoid Fate, which I did not draw. So with all the removal that he has, the Avoid Fate might have been okay. He obviously wasn't expecting the Never Knows Disc to blow up the board. But he recovered a little bit better than I did because of the fact that he had Factory and a Threat, whereas I had Factory and a Threat, but he had an answer for my Factory. I was sitting on a Terror that whole game. I kept 3 of the Terrors in and boarded in the Oubliette as additional removal. But he's running Sedge Trolls and Serendipifreets. So the Terrors can be good, but obviously when he doesn't draw the cards that I want to blow up, then it is what it is. Got my life total down pretty low, and had some cards in my hand that I couldn't really do much with. Into the game with the 3 cards were 2 lands and a Terror, so it happens. But what you gonna do? So thank everybody for joining the stream today. Again, my regularly scheduled stream is every Tuesday night. Tuesday night at 8 o'clock is part of the Northern Paladins Tuesday Night Gauntlet. I play 3 rounds of Old School Magic. And then I've just scheduled my last Summer Derby match. So I will be playing on Saturday at 8:30 in the evening. So please join me for that. And then we will be playing our very last match. If I win at 6-2, there is a remote possibility that I make the top 16. However, it is unlikely because my tiebreakers were not very good going into the second batch. Now, what happens with the Summer Derby is that you get 4 pairings in one batch, and then you play all of them. And then your batch 2 pairings are based on record. So, but you get 4 pairings at once. So I went 3-1. So I was paired up against 4 people who were 3-1. But because of the fact that I had 3 opponents who combined went 0-12 in batch 1, my tiebreakers were pretty poopy. going into the second batch. I was 76th place. So I would have to leapfrog quite a few people in order and have lots of insane luck in order to make the top 16 with a win on Saturday. So we're just going to assume that I'm not going to make it, and that Saturday will be the last time that I play the deck. So is what it is. Yes, I'm not using the command for the giveaway. All right, so just so you're aware, if anybody joined just for the giveaway, sorry, that's not exactly how it works. So we've got 10 people in stream. We've got plenty of time. So I'm going to give away the first card. So first card I am going to give away today, one of two. All right, I am going to, let's make this a little bit larger. Okay. Alrighty, this is an unlimited Jade statue. So for those who are not familiar with Jade statue, it is 4 mana for an artifact, and during combat you can pay 2 to make it a 3/6 creature. Alrighty, so here's how we're going to do it. I'm going to ask people in chat to take a guess, and we're giving away an Alpha Underground Sea. Yeah, no. Giving away, the first giveaway is this unlimited Jade statue. So if anybody in chat would like to answer a trivia question, all right? So I started playing Magic at Ice Age. That is common knowledge, all right? But Ice Age was not the first booster pack that I ever opened. So from what set was the first booster pack that I ever opened? Anybody in chat can answer, and the first correct answer will end up winning this Jade statue. So while we're doing that, I'm going to take a quick break. All right, go ahead and answer. Again, from which set did I open my first booster pack? I started playing at Ice Age, but I did not. My first booster pack was not an Ice Age booster pack. So, what was it? All right, I'll give chat some time to think. I'm going to take a break and use the restroom, and I will be right back. we have a winner. Jovial Pessimist. My first booster pack that I ever opened was, in fact, Alliances. So, if you want to shoot me a message, I will send you this in the mail. Free of charge. Yep. First booster pack I ever opened was Alliances. The rare that I opened was Lake of the Dead. For those not familiar with Alliances, Lake of the Dead is a land that you can tap for black, or you can tap it and sacrifice a swamp in order to get 4 black mana. So, in essence, you can get 5 black mana out of what? I guess was going to be M21. Epic. It's going to be my first old school card. Well, welcome to old school. All right. I just got a playset of black bordered jade statues for myself, so I figured I would spread the love. The reason being that I'm doing so is that I just got my 100th follower. You see I'm up to 103 now, so I appreciate everything. I'm here because of you guys. I mean, I enjoy playing old school Magic, but if it wasn't for the viewers, then I wouldn't be here at all. So, okay. So at the end of next round, I will be giving away another card, and it will be a revised copy artifact. All right. So, okay. So go ahead and send me a message. You can DM me here, Whisper, whatever it's called on Twitch. And I'll put that out in the mail tomorrow because I have something else. Now, I do not know if my... Okay, we do, in the old school Discord, we do a Secret Santa, both at Christmas time and in July, for Christmas in July. So, I'm not going to reveal exactly what it was that I am getting my Secret Santa recipient. However, I will give everybody a hint because it is in this nice case here. And for those not familiar, this is a Beckett graded card, and it is graded at 8.5. All right, so that is one of 2 gifts that will be sent out tomorrow for my Secret Santa recipients. I am happy to do it. One other thing with that is that we have to do alters. You have to alter a card, at least one, to give to your recipient. So I have been working diligently. I bought 5 copies of the card. I've already screwed up on 3 of them, so I've got 2 left. So we'll see what happens. But that was intentional that I bought 5 copies so that I could, just in case, I could screw around and I could make something pretty awesome. I will take pictures of them, and once my recipient has received them and posted that they have been received, that is when I will share exactly what the cards are, what they were, and everything like that. So, again, I thank everybody for joining the stream. I am playing black and green deck. Alrighty. I took this picture out on my back picnic table. So if RJ Fisher is in the stream, thank you for building this awesome picnic table for me. Not only does it make a great area for me to spread out Magic cards for deck photos, but it is also a very nice and sturdy picnic table that we use quite often. But anyway, I digress. So this is my black and green deck. Some carryovers from last week are the Sinkholes, the Terrors, 2 Ices, and the Winter Orbs. And then I'm running a handful of creatures. We've got 4 Hypnotic Specters, 4 Urnum Djinns, 3 Birds of Paradise, 3 Elves of Deep Shadow, 2 Chaos Avengers, and 2 If-Biff-Ifrits. So, If-Biff-Ifrits, some people may recognize that artwork from the revised version of Serendip, which was printed as was erroneously printed with the incorrect art. So that is If-Biff-Ifrits. It is 4 mana for a 3/3 flyer. For 1 green mana, any player can pay 1 green mana to Hurricane for 1. So it deals 1 damage to each creature with flying and 1 damage to each player. Alright, this is the sideboard. 2 Haunting Winds and 2 Crumbles for artifact decks, 2 copies of Gloom for white decks, Never Knows Disc as a catch-all, 2 copies of Tranquility in case there are any enchantments that worry me, Oubliette if I have to deal with black creatures because Terror cannot, Tsunami to get rid of islands, 1 copy of a Void Fate to counter spells that target my stuff, 3 copies of Ivory Tower if playing against a deck that is fast and running a lot of burn. But I did not play the towers against Aaron because of the fact that he hits me from all kinds of angles, including making me discard. So Ivory Tower doesn't do much when you keep on having to discard cards from your hand. Against his Grixis deck, I boarded in the Never Knows Disc, the Oubliette, the Tsunami, and the Avoid Fate. I drew the Never Knows Disc and the Tsunami. Had I drawn the Oubliette, things would have been a lot better for me. But is what it is. So this is what we got. This is what we've got here. So we've got. Let's see. I'm going to check the event and see how many tables we are waiting for. All right. Wow. No results reported. Interesting. All right. But, all right. Well, if our match is the only one done, I'm sure you guys don't want to sit and listen to me talk. I don't know. Maybe you do. I'm not sure. But please make sure you join me each and every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock Eastern as part of the Tuesday Night Gauntlet brought to you by the Northern Paladins. Northern Paladins are a group of old school players out of the Minneapolis, Minnesota area. All right. Please make sure that you follow. Don't forget to follow and set up, turn on those alerts so that you know when I go live. All right, I have one last match of the Old School Summer Derby, and in that I will be playing Saturday night at 8:30. I am 5-2. If I win, I will be 6-2. There is an outside shot of me making the top 16 with a 6-2 record, but it is extremely unlikely. So we're just going to assume that this is going to be my last match. All right. For those of you who don't normally watch my stream, one thing I will let you know is if you play Old School, you might know the name Dave Firthbard. Dave Firthbard he organizes the Summer Derby and the Winter Derby. He also did the Havenwood Battle. He's done a bunch of webcam games. All right, he works tirelessly, and this year what we did is we donated money for a good cause to play in the Summer Derby. Every time that Dave runs an event, he asks for a donation, but is never required. But we had 256 players, and almost every single one of them donated to the charity. So we've got over $2,000, I believe, that was raised. I don't know what the total amount was, but anyway, yesterday Dave Firthbard asked me if I would like to host Summer Derby top 16 matches on my channel. So while I may not be playing in the top 16, my channel will be live, and I will be watching them live with you, and I will be commenting on what is going on in those games. So that starts, let's see, the 22nd of July is when the top 16 is announced. So sometime after that. Again, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and I will share that information with you as soon as I have it. Because of the fact that I assume that I'm not going to be in the top 16, Dave Firthbard has dropped into the stream more than once, and he is happy with the stream. He's happy with what I do for the Old School community, trying to promote things like this, and he wants me to provide commentary and stream some of the matches, which I am 100% happy to do. So, all right. Former judge, player, commentator, anything this man can't do. I can't personally bear children, but it's only because I'm a man. If I were a woman, I'm sure that I could have a baby. But, even at the ripe old age of 43, soon to be 44. Now, for those of you who are not aware, today is July 14th. The significance of July 14th is, and if you are friends with me or follow me on Facebook, you already know this, July 14th was the day that the movie Con Air takes place. So, today is Con Air Day. If you have not watched the movie Con Air, I strongly suggest you do it, and you do it today. All right? So, July 14th. My daddy comes home on July 14th. My birthday is on July 14th. I see my daddy for the very first time on July 14th. That's a letter that Cameron Poe's daughter wrote to him in prison. That's it. Now, my birthday is a few weeks away. So, Con Air is definitely a fantastic movie. Anybody who has not seen it, I definitely strongly recommend it. It was back when Nicolas Cage was in his heyday, when he was playing a bunch of roles and he wasn't actually acting. Which, you know what? He doesn't really act in most of his movies. He's just a goofy person and he acts like himself. So, I'm going to double check real quick to see what we got going on with the other matches again. We will see where we stand. Alrighty, still waiting on a couple. So we're going to take another break, and then after the second round, I will give away this revised copy artifact, and I will ask another trivia question. So stick around, everybody, and we'll be back in a few moments. Alrighty, they just called time in the round. There's one match still playing. So once again, we will go over the deck that I am playing. I am playing this black and green brew, and it didn't do so hot against Aaron last round, but we did still do some things. One of the things is that I got to cast a couple of my favorite creatures in Old School Magic. Those creatures being the Ifbifafreet and the Gaze Avenger. Ifbifafreet is a 4-mana 3/3 flyer. And for 1 green, any player may play this ability to Hurricane for 1. So 1 damage to each creature with flying and each player. Gaze Avenger is 3 mana. It is a 1/1 that gets +X/+X for each artifact my opponent controls. So again, 2 fun cards, 2 fun creatures to play. So I wanted 8 total big beefy threats. We had 12 total threats in all. So that's why I've got the 4 Urnamjins and the 4 Hypnotic Specters as well. So we've got those 12, plus I've got 3 Elves of Deep Shadow, 3 Birds of Paradise, and then we've got 4 Sinkholes, 4 Terrors, a couple of Moxen, Lotus, Soul Ring, Chaos Orb, 2 copies of Winter Orb, 2 copies of Icy Manipulator. In Old School Magic, we go by the current wording of cards. Howling Mine and Winter Orb are the only 2 artifacts in Old School Magic that turn off when tapped. So that is a pretty reasonable combination of cards there. 1 Maze of Ith, a Demonic Tutor, a Regrowth, and then you see you got a bunch of lands there. So out of the sideboard, we've got 2 Haunting Winds and 2 Crumbles to deal with artifact decks, 2 copies of Gloom that makes white spells and white enchantments cost more. 1 Nevinyrral's Disc as a catch-all to destroy all artifacts, creatures, and enchantments. 2 copies of Tranquility, 1 copy of Oubliette. Oubliette is if I have to deal with black creatures because Terror cannot deal with them. Oubliette can. 1 copy of Tsunami, which is Destroy All Islands, which I did draw and did cast, but it didn't stop me from dying to that lightning bolt. 3 copies of Ivory Tower against aggressive, burn-based deck. The reason that didn't come in against Aaron's deck is because he was also running Hymn to Torok. So Hymn to Torok counters the Ivory Tower ability of needing you gain a life for each card more than 4 in your hand at the beginning of each upkeep. But if he can control my hand by casting those Hymn to Toroks, then those hymns are going to negate the tower, so there's no point in putting them in it. 1 copy of Avoid Fate. Again, we go by current rules. So counter target instant or enchantment that targets a permanent I control. So that's what it is. So I appreciate everybody who joined the stream today. This is my regularly scheduled stream. Please make sure that you do join me every single week on Tuesday night for the Tuesday Night Gauntlet. I play something different every single week. Soon I will again resume polls. It won't be every week, but we'll do some polls from time to time when it comes to getting Twitch chat involved in what decks that I get to play. So another thing too is I have 1 more match scheduled for the Summer Derby. Summer Derby is an 8-round webcam event that takes place over a course of a month. I am now 5-2. A win brings me up to 6-2 with a outside chance of making the top 16. There's a top 16 playoff. Chances are I won't make that top 16 playoff because my tiebreakers were not very good going into the second batch. But I'm going to play anyway, do my best, and see what I can do to get the best record possible. My next match is Saturday night at 8:30. It will be right here on my Twitch stream. And we'll see what we can do. Worst case scenario, I lose and go 5-3. Juggernaut, right? 5-3. So that's not so bad. So we have that. It was just the 1 match that we were waiting for, and time has been called, and I believe that match should be done here pretty quickly if it's not around. All right. I'm still not sure what's going on with that final match because time has been called for a little while now. So, well, thank you all for joining the stream. I definitely appreciate it. Congratulations to the Jovial Pessimist. Jovial Pessimist won the unlimited jade statue that is part of my giveaway today. Have 104 followers now. Thank you all for your support. DJ Sir Loki is my most recent follower. Doing a giveaway today because over the weekend I got my 100th follower. So after the second round, I will be giving away a revised copy of Copy Artifact. All right, and stick around. I will ask another trivia question, and we will give that away. So thank you all for being here, and we'll take one last look at the deck, and we should be getting our pairings here in a moment. Whoops, sorry about that. Okay, so while we are waiting, I will be pouring myself another glass of wine. So for those of you who do subscribe, you'll have access to this exclusive emote in chat. It is a glass of wine. So I prefer to drink dry reds, so that is exactly what I'm having tonight. Hence the reason that I've got a glass of red wine in my emote. This is a 2016 Pinot Noir out of California. It is good. I like it. I prefer dry reds. I'm not big into the fruity stuff. One thing too, people who are not aware, I am on a low carb diet. So when it comes to wine, anything sugary just tastes funny to me now because I've been doing the low carb for so long. I drink diet soda every once in a while, maybe a couple times a week, and even that is getting to be hard. Normally I just get my caffeine from a glass of iced tea. Dry red wine has very, very few carbs, roughly 3 to 5 carbs per glass, so I'm good. I can drink this whole bottle and still be under 20 carbs for the day if this was the only carbs that I had. All right, so what does a low carb diet mean for me? That means bacon and eggs all the time for breakfast. That's what that means. So I like bacon. I like meat. It is good. It is yummy. All right, so it looks like I am playing against Nolan. Nolan has been on the stream before. He is my opponent for this, and he should be joining us here shortly. So thank you all for joining. One last time I will show off today's deck. This is what we're running, this black and green pile of cards. I'm going to take a drink. Yep. So again, this is my regularly scheduled stream, so I appreciate everybody stopping in. I stream every single Tuesday night at 8 o'clock Eastern. I'm considering maybe starting in August doing a second stream, but there is not a regular old school tournament that happens weekly. So I was thinking maybe streaming some games of Chandelar once a week or something along those lines, just to get get a second stream on there. But Nolan has joined, so welcome back. Welcome to the stream again. Good to talk to you again, sir.
Hey, how's it going?
Not bad at all. So, how did your first match go?
Good. Won my first game decisively, and then just kind of two close third games, but I lost ultimately.
I lost to Aaron because his deck is infinitely better than mine. You know, I don't play spiky decks every single week, so
Good.
with everything with me wanting to switch things out and, on a weekly basis, I definitely made sure that we changed things up a little bit, and yeah, so we lost. I don't know if this deck is any good, but it's fun, and it's got a couple of my pet cards from the formats in it, so hoping for some good games, but we'll see what happens. You know. Can you remind me again where you're from?
Yeah, I'm from Iowa.
Iowa.
Yep. And you're an East Coast guy?
Yep. Syracuse, New York. You want to
Gotcha.
choose even or odd?
Sure, yeah, I'll take even.
Okay. And it is odd. It is a 3.
Okay.
So I will play first. Good luck, sir.
Thanks.
I will keep.
I'll keep.
All right. I will go Bayou. Mox Emerald. Birds of Paradise. Go ahead.
Alrighty. I'll play Savannah and Swordsbirds.
Okay. I will gain 0 life.
Go ahead.
All right. Untap. Draw. Play a Bayou. And then a Demonic Tutor.
Yep.
I would have drawn that card in 2 turns.
That's how that goes.
Yeah. Okay. And then I will shuffle up and I will pass.
Sure. Okay. I'll play Caracas and disenchant the Mox Emerald.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Forest. Go ahead.
Forest, go ahead.
Draw. Forest. Icy. Go ahead.
End of turn, disenchant icy.
Yep.
Draw. City of Brass. Take 1.
Mm-hmm.
19.
Yep.
Play Jacques Lever
Sure.
and pass.
Remind me, all your green creatures get +0/+2.
Correct.
Okay, and he is
He is a 3/2.
He's a 3/2, so it makes him a 3/4. Okay.
Yep.
Untap. Draw. Mazavith.
Yep.
Ernimjin.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Pass turn.
Upkeep. Here, Jacques can gain Forest Walk.
Okay.
Draw. Attack for 4.
What's swords?
Sure. 24. Cards in hand?
2.
Okay. Lotus. Sack for green.
Mm-hmm.
If Biffa Freet.
Mm-hmm.
And you can go.
Let's swing for 3.
Maze it.
Sure. Land. Pay 1 and play a Sting.
Okay.
And pass.
So you get a Sting Twin. Okay, end step. I'm going to Hurricane for 2.
Yeah.
I go down
Take
to
2.
22.
I'm at 16.
Untap. Draw. Cards in hand.
1.
I'll attack for 3.
Take 3.
Okay.
13.
Yeah, and then I'm going to Hurricane for 2.
Sure.
I'm at 20.
11.
And I'll play an Urborg, and I will say go.
Okay, draw for turn. Land for turn. Let's, just to get this out of the way, let's Hurricane for 3.
Make it 5.
Yep.
All right, so we each take 5.
I'm at 6.
Mm-hmm.
You're at, let's see, 15?
I'm at 15.
Okay. Gotcha. Activate Factory, swing for 11.
What is Stang's power?
He's a 3/4, so they're currently 3 6s.
Okay, so you have, and Jacques is...
He is a 3/2, currently a 3/4.
Okay, so it doesn't really matter which I'm preventing 3 damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll untap the Stang Twin, I guess.
Stang
the token.
Twin.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, and then I'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll take 8.
Yep.
Okay, puts me at 7.
And with that, I'll pass.
Okay. And you're at 5? Correct?
6.
6? Oh, 6. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, that one die kind of blends in. All
There we go.
I will draw, and I will scoop.
Okay. Ooh. Had me worried you had like actual Hurricane or something.
No, I had 2 mana sources in my hand. Wasn't going to do any good. A terror would have been nice there because I get rid of
Yes.
two at once or 2 at a time. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Appreciate everybody joining the stream tonight. I just lost that first game to Stang and Stang's twin. So, Jacques Levere was a bit of a surprise too. I'm not damage based, so I'm not all that concerned about Jacques Levere's pumping of the toughness. But it could end up mattering. But, when you get that much old school guard 1 loves Jacques and Stang, and he loves bacon. So thank you very much for watching the stream and paying attention, even though it seems like my deck is garbage tonight, but we're going to play it all out. We're going to see what happens. I'm still having fun. Let's see if we can put a full game together where actually put up a fighting chance, maybe. I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right. I will play first. Best of luck.
Yep. Thank you.
Maybe I haven't had enough wine. Maybe that's what it is, chat. I'll keep.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna mulligan.
Okay.
All right. So going to 6, you're on the play, right?
Yep.
Okay, this I'll keep. Let's put one on bottom.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, start with a lotus. I'm
Ooh.
gonna sack the lotus for green. I'll use one of them for a birds of paradise. I got 2 green floating. Swamp. Tap for a black and use the 2 green for a gloom.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will cast a jet and say go.
Okay. All right. I will play a forest and put a wild growth on it and pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Sinkhole your forest.
Ooh, brutal.
Play a forest of my own. Attack for 0 with the birds.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Take 0. Play a Hammerheim and pass.
Untap. Draw. Play an Urnum Jin.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Play a land and play a Sylvan Library and
Okay.
pass.
Untap. Draw. Swing with the Urnum.
Take 4.
And then I will cast a Hypnotic Spectre.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Sylvan, 2, 3. Okay. Sure. Let's play a Felwar Stone and a Maze of Ith and pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Attack with both of these guys.
Sure. I'll maze the Hypnotic and take 4.
Okay. Play another Urnum.
Yep.
Say go.
3. Land. Untamed Wilds.
Okay.
And pass.
Untap. Draw. Play a land. Play an icy. Tap your maze.
Yep.
Attack for 10.
Take 10.
Make you discard a card at random. Alright, the one on your right.
Oop. Disenchant.
Couldn't cast it anyway. Alright, go ahead.
Yep, I'll scoop.
Okay. That's what my deck's supposed to do. Yay, chat, we won a game. Woot, woot. Our pile of poop isn't 100% a pile of poop. Well, I mean, it probably still is, but you know. My opponent is probably making some changes because he wasn't expecting that gloom to kick him in the nuts. You want to tilt those cards back because I can see them.
Oh, okay.
You can't get upset because I beat you down with Urnums because you have Urnum on your playmat.
Yeah, no.
Just saying.
I'm a fan. All right, I'll take a play.
Okay. Good luck, sir.
Thanks. I'll keep.
I'll try it.
All right. Let's. Tyga, go ahead.
Forest. Elves of Deep Shadow. Go ahead.
All right. Let's play a Felwar Stone and pass.
Untap. Draw. Swamp. Get in there for 1.
Take it.
Go ahead.
Oops. Let's play a land. Let's. I'm gonna Ice Storm your forest.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Swamp. Attack for 1.
Take it.
Go ahead.
Sarah Angel.
Sure.
Go ahead.
End step Terror.
Yep.
Untap. Draw. Attack for 1.
Take it.
City of Brass. I'll take a point. Gloom.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Soul Ring.
Sure.
Chaos Orb.
Sure.
Activate Chaos Orb hitting Gloom.
Okay.
I'll use my Felwar Stone.
Okay.
Okay. Hit.
Nice. Okay.
And then Jacques Levert.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Cards in hand?
No cards.
Okay. Draw. I'll take a point. Urnum Jin.
Mm-hmm.
18. Go ahead.
Okay.
That's big.
Urnum Jin.
Urnum Jin. Sure.
Go ahead.
Untap.
Oops.
I will give your. I'll give your Jacques Levert Force Walk.
Alrighty.
Draw. Attack with the Elves of Deep Shadow.
block with the Urnum.
Sure. I'm going to cast Oubliette on Jacques Levert.
Yep.
Go ahead. So my Urnum has Force Walk.
Yes. Let's disenchant Oubliette.
Oh, wow. Nice draw.
Yep.
Alright, that brings Jacques Levert back.
Alrighty, swing with my Urnham for 4.
There is no counter chat. I gave it Forest Walk and now it's gone and it came back. It isn't a counter. So
No.
I will I'll block your Urnum with my Urnum.
Yep.
Alright?
Go ahead.
Alright, untap. I'll give Jacques Forest Walk.
Yep.
Draw. I'll attack for 4.
Take 4.
All right.
13.
I'm going to take a point down to 17 to cast a disc.
Mm-hmm.
And you can go.
Okay. Let's go ahead and activate Factory.
Sure.
Swing for a whopping 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So 7, 8, 9. I'm an 8.
And pass.
Cards in hand?
1.
All right. I will give your Jacques Forest Walk.
Okay.
I will Forest Walk over with my
Yeah, take it. I'm at 9.
I will pop the disc.
Sure.
I'll play a Soul Ring.
Yep.
And I'll take a point to cast a Mycene Manipulator.
Ooh, yeah. That's good.
I'm at 7. Go ahead.
City. One card?
2.
2 cards, okay. I'll pay a life.
Yeah.
Go to 8. Play a Torsten von Ursus.
I have no clue what that boy is.
He's a vanilla 5/5.
Vanilla 5/5. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Untap. Draw. I'm going to cast a Sylvan Library.
Mm-hmm.
And you can go.
Alright, so untap, upkeep, draw. Activate Factory.
I will
go
tap
to
your
combat?
vanilla 5/5.
Tap the 5/5 and swing for 2.
All right, I'm at 5.
Alright, second main phase, I'll play a Fellwar Stone and pass.
Okay. Still no cards, right?
No cards.
All right. Untap. Draw 1 for turn and 2 for the Sylvan Library. Yeah, that works. I will terror the 5/5.
Sure.
I'll go down to 4, and I will cast an Urnum.
Mm-hmm.
You can go.
Land go.
Alright. Upkeep, no creatures. Draw 1, 2, 3. what's in my hand. I will put those two back. Play Mazavith. Attack with my Urnum.
Yeah, I'll take 4.
Okay, put you at
Go
4.
to 4.
Go ahead.
Disenchant the Icy?
I'll respond by tapping your factory.
Yep, you got it. Good game.
Yeah. Wow. So, Terror and Lotus were the top 2 cards. So, obviously, Terror doesn't deal with the factory, but the Mazavith did. So, Birds was next. Wow. Thanks for the games, man.
Yeah, no, fun games.
Whew. Well, we won, chat.
I took out all my wild growths just because of Sinkhole.
Yeah.
I almost had you on like Ice Storms too. I don't know.
I don't personally own Ice Storms, and I actually boarded out a couple of the Sinkholes.
Ah,
So,
okay.
I started with 4, boarded out 2 of them. So the fact that I got you with a Sinkhole was extremely rare. But I mean,
Yeah.
I had a nut draw that game. So being able to play Lotus, Mox, Bird, and Gloom, and then have a Sinkhole to follow up was pretty good for me. So. But we are on the plus side. Whoops.
I'll just make sure we report real quick.
All right. Thank you, sir. You have a good one.
Yeah, no. Good game, Church. See ya.
Yep. Well, we pulled it off, chat. We pulled it off. So that was definitely interesting. He ripped some good cards off the top too. Once he finally had nothing left. So yeah, he had a pretty sweet deck with those legends and the land destruction. Yeah, game 1 I didn't draw really anything. And then he had some pretty good draws and had me a little worried when it came to that final game. But I'm glad that we were able to get there, get on the board with that win. I boarded in 2 Glooms, the Oubliettes, and the Never Nero's disc. Gloom, Oubliettes, and disc were all good. Gloom single-handedly probably won me that second game because of the fact that he just didn't have the ability to do anything. So, but we'll see what happens in the our third match of the evening. So we are. Let's take a look at what we're running today. This is the black and green deck that we're running. Yeah, definitely fun games, Pessimist. You're not living up to your name if you're saying all these positive things. But yeah, this is the black and green deck that I'm running, and it's here's the sideboard. So we got some good things going on, and it actually did what it was supposed to for a couple of games, which is nice. What it's supposed to do is win. Looking back, it probably should have sideboarded out if free because he's playing green, but it did not end up. It did not end up mattering, so I guess that's not a bad thing. All right, so let's see. He won. I won. Submit the result. Yes, I won 2-1. Everything is awesome. It looks like somebody's tagging me in something. My apologies if you can hear my if you can hear the Discord alerts. I do have to have Discord up because of the fact that there are messages regarding the tournament that happen in Discord, so I do have to have Discord up, but it is what it is. So again, you do hear that throughout the games. I do apologize for that. But so this is my regularly scheduled stream. I start around 8 o'clock every Tuesday night as part of the Northern Paladin Tuesday Night Gauntlet. So I play every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. Please make sure that if you have not, that you follow, and I would appreciate it if you set up notifications so that you know when I go live. And then and you'll see anytime that I'm here. Now you can also follow me on social media. You can follow me on Twitter at only1 ON1Y0NE. You can follow me on Instagram, which is at Richbork, RICHBOURQUE. And then you can find me on Facebook as well, Rich Bork. All right. I do have one match left of the Summer Derby. My opponent had a conflict over the weekend, and we were unable to play. So we're going to play this upcoming weekend. Had to take another sip of wine. So, yeah. Saturday night at 8:30. If I win, I'll be 6-2. I will have an outside shot, however remote it may be, to make the top 16. There will be a handful of people at 6-2 who will make the top 16. Chances are I will not be one of them. I was in 76th place after batch 1 ended, the first 4 matches, because I had 3 opponents who collectively went 0-12. So my opponents collectively went 3-13 in batch 1. I lost my first match of the batch to a very good player, and then I've won the next 2. So let's see if we can end with a winning streak of 3, end up with 6-2. Again, I don't think that I'm going to be in the top 16, but I did speak with Dave Firth Bard. He is the coordinator of the Derby series, and he did ask me yesterday if I would like to stream some of the top 16 matches. So basically what will happen is 2 players and me will enter my whereby room, and I will broadcast it to everybody here. So anybody who wants to watch it on Twitch, they can watch it. So that's what we got. All right, so we're going to take a quick break, and after the break, I will give away the revised copy artifact. Stick around. Thanks. We'll see you soon. You know, sometimes I hate stopping the music because it's just so good. So definitely appreciate Patrick D'Artiga. He has composed a great amount of music. I specifically sought him out because of the fact that, if you can't tell, that it is 8-bit music. It is reminiscent of, old school video games, which is something that is near and dear to my heart. If you couldn't tell by the things that are in the background of my camera, with above my head, you see way behind me is a picture from The Legend of Zelda. I've got there we go. Got 2 different Rob the Robot amiibos. That map right there over my shoulder is for the original Final Fantasy. There's a bunch of Tetris blocks in the background, and then you see the Zelda sword. Hard to tell now, but there's an 8-bit version of Freddy Krueger and Jason Voorhees from their Funko Pop vinyls. You see also over here, this way, there we go, sorry, Jason and Chandra Funko Pop. Like, I'm not huge into the Funko Pop vinyls, but I do have a handful of them. I need one more Jason Voorhees. I want the purple one, purple and blue one, nicknamed Barney Jason. Newest addition to the back here is Edna. She sits here and she judges my gameplay. If you haven't seen the movie The Incredibles, definitely think that you should check it out. Another thing Tetris related, these 2 cartridges were given away at Retro Game Con in 2015 to the winners of 2 different Tetris championships. My friend Justin, JT Huffy, he won the gold one and was nice enough to give it to me. I traded him for a playmat. And then this is the one that I actually won, this clear one. You see that you can actually see the chip in the back. So 2 old dudes 5 years ago walked in and took down 2 different Tetris tournaments. And I have the spoils from both of them. I got a bunch of other Magic related things as well back there, in video game related things and whatnot. So again, let's take a look at today's deck. This is the black and green deck that I am running today. I appreciate everybody stopping in the stream to see me play this. My deck actually did what it was supposed to do. Round 2. I want to play one of my 12 threats, which I got 4 copies of Hypnotic Spectre, 4 copies of Hermjin, 2 copies of Gaea's Avenger, and 2 copies of If Biff Free. Hypnotic Spectre is a 2/2 flyer for 3. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, they have to discard a card at random. Hermjin is a 4 mana, 4/5. Beginning of my upkeep, I have to give target non-wall creature and opponent controls, I have to give them Forest Walk. Gaea's Avenger, 3 mana for a 1/1 that gets +X/+X for each artifact my opponent controls. And If Bifafreet is a 3/3 flyer for 4. Any player can pay a green to Hurricane for 1. So 1 damage to each creature with flying and 1 damage to each player. So I don't know. I did Jimmy, whatever. I'm sorry. Don't know how to pronounce what your handle is in Twitch. But I appreciate you joining the stream and thank you. For those he said. Oh, hi Dan. All right, beautiful seeing those old cards. Dang. Yeah. These old cards are great. So I do want to eventually black border out those 3 other white bordered sinkholes. It'll happen eventually. Now, one thing that I get comments on most frequently is the Chaos Orb. I have 0 intention of getting a beta or alpha Chaos Orb. I intentionally wanted something that was quote-unquote tournament playable from one of the tournament playable sets. So I didn't want to get a collector's edition Chaos Orb. I wanted something that was battle worn. I wanted something that had seen some action. So that's why I got that unlimited Chaos Orb. It's near and dear to my heart. I got it from my friend Aaron. If you're ever down in Pennsylvania near the Allentown area, stop by Cloud City Games. Talk to Aaron, the owner, Aaron Garatillo. He hooked me up on the Chaos Orb, and he's just a good all-around guy. So he used to live up here. His wife got a job down there, so he moved down there and opened a store. So shout out to that. I normally don't plug stores on my stream, but you know, had a story to tell. So, all right, now that's the deck. So what do we got now? All right, now we have this. This is a revised copy artifact. So, again, I'm going to ask Twitch chat a trivia question. All right, and whoever answers it correctly wins the revised copy artifact. That's it. You know, it's pretty simple. All you have to do is answer a question. So, I've got 17 viewers. I appreciate it. So, real quick plug for me before we do this. All right. I have a Summer Derby match coming up on Saturday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. I would appreciate everybody who follows and turns on their notifications so they know when I go live. All right, I am 5-2 in the Summer Derby. A win gets me at 6-2 with an outside shot of making the top 16. Although my tiebreakers are bad, so I probably won't make the top 16. But given that that is probably the case, I did speak with Dave Firth Bard. He asked me if I would stream some of the top 16 matches. So I am going to do that. So even regardless of whether or not I'm in the top 16, some of the old school matches from the top 16 of the Summer Derby will be seen right here on my channel. My regularly scheduled stream is every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. So I appreciate everybody who joins. I play 3 rounds of Magic as part of the Tuesday Night Gauntlet each and every Tuesday night. Tuesday Night Gauntlet is brought to you by the Northern Paladins. They are a group of players based out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. So, here we go. It is just me, and we are going to give away this revised copy artifact. Okay, so here's the question. All right. In order to get this question right, you have to answer both. All right. What set the card came from and what card it is. Back in 1997, I bought my first piece of power. What set did it come from and what piece of power was it? First person to answer correctly gets this copy artifact. So, while you guys are thinking that over, I am going to take a break. I'll post the question, and the people will in chat will get to have an answer. So stick around. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Let me look through the chat. Let me see if anybody guessed. Mox Jet Beta, Unlimited Sapphire, Stronghold Mox Diamond. That's not even a piece of power. Mox Jet Beta was guessed a second time. Time Twister, Beta Emerald, Beta Antiquities Mox Jet. Nice, good answer. Assuming we can only guess once. Unlimited Mox Emerald. No idea. I would assume one guess. Everyone is only allowed 27 guesses. That's what I laughed at. Nobody has guessed. Nobody has guessed the answer. What was my first piece of power that I bought? So, I guess we're going to have to come up with a different question because nobody can answer this one correctly. So, all right. So, that question is done. Nobody has answered that question correctly. All right. So I spent $150 on a mint condition Beta Ancestral Recall. $150. I happened to be in the right place at the right time. I stopped in a place in Camillus Mall, and they wanted to sell it. Minimum they would take is $150. At that point in time, it was like $175 to $200 card. This was like absolutely pristine Beta Ancestral Recall. So I had the cash on me. So I asked the owner, hey, if you're not going to buy it, can I buy it for that price from him? And he allowed me to, so I did. What I ended up doing is I quote-unquote downgraded that piece of power to moderately played one, a moderately played Ancestral, a Beta Ancestral, plus I ended up getting 4 dual lands out of the deal. So it was a pretty good deal for me. The second piece of power that I thought that I bought was a Beta, a Beta Lotus. It turned out to be fake. I spent $350 on it, which was my entire car payment. Turns out that it was fake, and I got 300 of that back. So, you know, is what it is. Live and learn. Sometimes you need to learn how to tell real cards from fake cards, and that has not changed. It has not changed and never will change when it comes to Magic. So it looks like all of the matches are done, and a new pairing should be coming up here pretty soon. Let me take a look. It looks like oh, sorry. Angelo is oh yeah, Angelo's done. John Tashida and Nick Bruckman still have not reported. So, but I definitely had fun in that match. So I guess we're gonna have to come up with a new trivia question so we can get another winner. So, okay, we will come up with another trivia question. All right. I've grown up in Syracuse, New York. I started playing Magic in Ice Age. I already told you that my first pack of cards was an Alliance pack. No, I did not get a Force of Will, but I did get a Lake of the Dead. I learned early on that buying packs was not the way to go. That buying singles was definitely much cheaper. So, the first constructed deck that I ever had was a 2-color deck. What 2 colors was that deck? That is our question. All right, so you've got 10 choices for a 2-color pair. What 2 colors? Pessimist. Wow. Wow. I guess I'm going to open this envelope and give you another one. Yes, my first constructed deck was black and red. It was a black and red zombie burn deck. It was used Zombie Master with some other zombies and some red spells for burn, lightning bolt, disintegrate, fireball. So yeah, Jovial Pessimist wins that one too. So I'm not going to destroy this envelope. I'm just going to send you a second one. So yeah, you also get this revised copy artifact. It's in really good shape. So we're going to look at TCG. We're going to see what
new pairing received.
What does TCG? Thank you for telling me the new pairing is received. What does TCG say that is the pricing for this? So we're gonna go over there and we're gonna check copy artifact. Yeah, copy artifact swag. So let's see, revised edition. Well, TCG mid is 45. Market is 44. The lowest priced one is damaged at $25. So, yeah, Sam, I appreciate you watching the stream. So I will send out 2 packages to you, two envelopes tomorrow. Not showing your name and your address and everything. So Sam, I appreciate it. Welcome to Old School. Couldn't happen to a nicer person, somebody who's just getting into the format. So we've got a new pairing, so let's see against whom we are playing. All right, and all right, I am playing against Nick Bruckman. So all right, so let's give him a shout real quick. Send him our link. Let him join the stream, and let's see if what we can do with today's deck. This is what we're running today, chat. So I'm hoping that we can do something else. Thanks, JD. I love you too, man. Appreciate it. I'll getting my Prime sub come August. Well, thank you, Pessimist. I appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. Appreciate everybody who joins the stream each and every week. This is what we're running. This is the black-green deck that we're running today. We play a different deck every Tuesday night as part of the Northern Paladins Tuesday Night Gauntlet. Pretty soon I will open back up and do some polls. So Dad Elemental, thank you very, very much for the Prime sub. I appreciate that. All right. Wow. Thank you very, very much. Well, the giveaways today were because of the fact that I just reached 100 followers here on Twitch. So I appreciate it. Appreciate everything that everybody does for me. And I appreciate the support. So, I don't know. So this is the sideboard. We got some kind of random stuff. Haunting Winds is really nice. Whenever an artifact becomes tapped, that artifact's controller loses a life, takes a damage. Takes a damage. Gloom makes white spells and white enchantments cost 3 more. And yeah, we are having fun. Thank you, Dead Elemental. I appreciate it. I do this because I like it, but the fact that other people want to watch it is near and dear to me. I first started playing Old School March of last year. Got hooked on it. Stopped playing Modern then. I was playing Twin, and Twin did not get unbanned on Monday, so I would not be tempted to go back. But yeah, Splitter Twin was my deck of choice. That was my poison when I was playing Modern. It got banned. I never settled on a deck that I liked. Didn't like competitive Magic, so I got out of it, and I play old school now. So when this whole COVID thing started happening, what I did at first was I invited spectators into my whereby room so that they could watch from there. But then I decided that, hey, might as well take it to Twitch and see what happens. And here we are, a couple months later, and I now have 104 followers, and I have 5 subscribers. So thank you all. I appreciate everything that you guys do by talking in chats, by sharing and liking things. Even if John Sexton, thank you. Oh, not a problem, John. All right. I love playing Magic. So Nick NY. Here we go. So that's why I do this. I stream the games. Hi Nick, how you doing?
Hey, how are you? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you okay. So
how's it going?
good. Yeah, JD, mobile's terrible when it comes to that kind of thing. So you'd have to be on a computer for that. So how'd you do against John?
I lost in the orb flips.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
we were 1-1, and then it came down to it, and I'm real rusty.
Yeah, he is not somebody you want to go to orb flips with. I've done it before. It's not good.
I could just tell by his hand motion, and he was so controlled, and
Yeah.
I'm pretty new to old school, so I haven't
yeah?
flipped that many orbs in my life, probably.
Well, welcome to old school.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, how's your old school experience so far?
It's been good. It's been good. I've been playing for about a year now. I'm in
okay.
I'm in this New York group called Sisters of the Flame.
Oh yeah.
And I've been enjoying playing with them. Let me just I'm trying to get my deck back to where it was before my sideboarding.
Okay. So you're in or near New York City then?
I am. Yeah, I'm in Manhattan.
Gotcha. I'm in
How about
Syracuse.
you? Whereabouts are you?
Yeah, I'm just in Syracuse. So it's just about 4.5 hours away.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, I was telling John I played Magic from about 94 to 99 and then took a 20-year break.
Gotcha. Not necessarily a bad thing. JD, thank you for giving Pessimist that gift sub. I appreciate it. Ajax lived in Watertown for a while. Nice. Yeah, New York's okay in the spring and in the summertime, and maybe even in the fall. Oh, you went to school in Cortland, Ajax? Nice. But yeah, New York in the wintertime sucks, especially in Syracuse. But,
Yeah.
I stream. I'm talking to Twitch chat. If you didn't know that, I stream all of my matches on Twitch. So.
Oh, that's cool. So we're live. I'm trying to just reset my deck here. Cool.
So-
Well, hello, Twitch community. Trying to figure out what did I do here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
So I've only been playing old school a little bit longer than you have. I started in March of last year. So.
Nice.
Yeah, local store held an old school event that allowed all proxies. I played, I won the event, and I got hooked.
That's awesome. What did you play in that first event?
Red, white, blue, with I guess they call it Temple of Sped, which I was not aware of that. I'm not a huge fan of the Pump Knights in that deck because the mana base sucks. Most mana bases in 3-color decks in old school are terrible.
Right.
You can't reliably get to double white, so I did not play that. So that's what I ran, and that's what I'm running in the Derby. Again, no orders of leap bear, but or light bear or whatever the hell you call it.
Right.
Light. We used to call it order of light beer. So,
That's a good name.
pessimist.
I think I say Lietber. Okay, let's. You want to roll for?
Yeah. Even you want to take even rod?
Yeah. Hold on 1 second.
Okay. Jovial Pessimist, you were gifted a sub by JD Greenidge. JD Greenidge is a friend of mine who lives just a few minutes away from me, and he also streams Arena each and every weekday. JD had a birthday yesterday. Happy belated birthday. And he is like, I don't know, like 97 years old, something along those lines. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so you want to call even or odd?
Yeah, I'll take odds.
Okay, odd. It is 4.
You got it.
Once again, I have won every single die roll, so I will
Good.
play first.
You got it.
All right.
I like your Street Fighter sleeves.
Thank you. So back in the day, I played Street Fighter in the arcade. Now,
Nice.
there are a lot of people who transitioned from Street Fighter to Magic for some silly reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of the strategy involved. But Chun-Li was my character back in the day. And
Nice.
when I was
played
younger,
that.
20 some odd years ago, I could move these fingers faster than any turbo controller that was ever made for any home console. And it was absolutely ridiculous. I would kick everybody's ass with Chun-Li, even though she was considered a weak character. So
Yeah, well, you could just get into that kick thing that she did where
Yeah,
you just press
exactly.
kick and F fast enough.
Mm-hmm.
I played Guile.
All right. I'll keep this.
Okay, cool. I'll keep as well.
All right. So let's see how we're going to do this. I'm going to play a City of Brass and a Lotus. I'm going to crack the Lotus for 3 green. I'll play an Elves of Deep Shadow, a Birds of Paradise. I'll tap my City of Brass for a damage and play a Sylvan Library. I'll go down to 2 cards and I will say go.
Good start. Makes me regret keeping, but let's see if I can turn that around. Okay, I'll draw. I'll play a City of Brass as well, a Mox Jet and a Mox Ruby, and I will tap a yield City of Brass and take a damage for a birds that are paradisical.
Okay. I'm at 19 because I tapped my city, just so you're aware.
You got it.
Okay. What's the music in the background?
Oh, it's a TV show that my girlfriend's watching. That
Okay.
I think it's Community. Hope it's not. I can mute to not mess up your stream too much.
All right. I will untap. I will draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. I will set them down. I will look at my hands. All right. I will. I'll pay 4 life. I'll go down to 15. All right. So I took 2 cards. I will play a Mishra's Factory.
You got it.
And I will tap the birds for a green and play another Elves of Deep Shadow. And I'll attack with this Elves for 1.
No blocks. 18.
All right, go ahead.
All right, I'll untap, draw. I will play a Tundra, and I will tap 5, taking another off the City of Brass, and play a Sarah Angel.
Sure.
17.
Okay.
Past you.
All right. I'm at 15. I'm going to go down to 14. And I will terror your Sarah Angel.
She's down.
All right. So I'm at 14. I will untap. Upkeep, nothing. Draw. 1, 2, 3. Put them down. I'll just take 1. Play a forest. Activate the Mishra. I'll attack you for 4.
No blocks, all coming in.
Puts you down to 13.
Yep.
All right, and I'm at 14, and you can go. You have me at 19 here.
Yep, got it. Thanks.
Go ahead.
All right, I'll untap and draw.
Yeah, is there any way to turn that down? It's copyrighted material I can't have in my stream.
Yeah, I'll just mute it.
All right, thanks. Sorry about that.
No problem. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and play. I'm gonna tap the. No, I'm actually just gonna go ahead and tap a blue and a red for a time walk.
Okay, I'm responding by pouring a glass of wine.
You got it. I'll play these birds into their friends, also birds.
Okay.
And I'm going to end that turn and take my time walk turn.
Sounds good.
See if things go any better for me. I'm going to draw, and I'm going to cards in hand.
One.
Just one. Okay. I will tap 3, and I will make it this guy and these 2. And I will play a Serendib Efreet.
Sure.
And then I think this is the move to tap both birds and my city, taking another damage. I may regret this, but I'm going to Time Twister.
Twister. Okay.
Yeah.
I am definitely okay with that.
Yeah, I think it's probably a mistake, but I think it's...
Well, I mean, I had 3 lands at the top of my library, and I took one of them, so I'm,
Yeah,
okay,
that's right.
I'm okay with the shuffle.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe against a Sylvan you just never want to, but
Yeah.
I need some gas.
I hear you. All right, so you're tapped out. I really like your Moxes.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I got them altered. Hold on, let me just mute.
So my opponent casts Time Twister. Each player shuffles their graveyard, hand, and library together and draws 7 new cards. I'm okay with that. I only had 1 card in my hand. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not only did I only have 1 card in hand, but the top 2 cards of my library were lands. So this was definitely a good thing for me.
And that's it. I played a land this turn, right?
Yeah.
On my time walk turn?
I
Don't know.
on your time walk turn, no, you did not play a land.
Okay, then I'm going to play a Savannah and pass.
Okay. All right. I don't have those commands set up in my chat, JD. So, all right. So I will look at 1, 2, 3. Well, let me set these down and let me take a look at my hand. All right, I'm going to pay 4. I'm at 10. All right. I will play a Bayou. And then I will tap my forest for a Soul Ring. And then I will tap my Bayou and my birds to Terror the Serendip. I will tap the Soul Ring for 2. I'm going to use 1 of it to activate the factory. So I've got 1 colorless floating. I'm going to tap both of my elves, each for a black, so I'm going to take 2 damage. I'll go down to 8, so I've got 2 black and a colorless for a Hypnotic Spectre. And I have an activated factory. I will take 1 more damage. For green, I'm at 7 to play a Birds of Paradise. And I will attack for 2.
No blocks.
Okay, so I am at 7. All right.
Cool. Cards in hand?
I have 4 cards in hand, and you can go.
You got it. All right, I'll untap. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will draw.
Are you ready? Yes. And go.
Okay, I'm going to do as follows. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just give me 1 second to figure this out here.
Yep. Yeah, JD, I'll look into that. Showing card names and getting, whatever. Probably shows like what Oracle text or whatever. If I use, if I set up those commands. So yeah, I'll have to look into that. Looking into some other things for the stream as well. So.
Okay, I will tap white, black, and I'm going to go ahead and disenchant the Sylvan Library.
Okay.
And a box of 10 Ortega taco shells. Now, which one of these three do you think sells for over $2?
Somebody's watching Supermarket Sweep, aren't they?
It is. Yeah, that's what it is. Hope you don't get arrested in your stream for getting sued from the 90s. Okay, I'm going to then have to try to survive a little bit with a balance.
Balance. All right, so you've got 2 creatures and you've got 3 lands, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, so I will keep a birds and a hippie.
You got it.
All right, so I'll get rid of a birds and 2 Elves of Deep Shadow. And 3 lands, so I'll keep the factory.
I've got 5 cards in
Bayou and city. Get rid of the forests. I've got 4 cards, so you'll have to discard 1.
Yep, I'm going to drop a power sink.
Okay.
And I will pass it back to you.
All right, untap. I will draw for turn.
I'm going to give you 5 clues about
I will play a swamp.
Tell me what the product is.
Double black to sinkhole your city.
Sugar-free.
You got it.
Okay.
Neptune.
I'll tap Soul Ring for colorless. 2 colorless. I'll activate the Mishra's Factory twice.
Yep.
And then I will attack for 4.
I will block the Hypnotic Spectre. I will no blocks on the Mishra's, tap both for a disenchant on the factory.
Okay. All right. So you lose a bird. I lose my Mishra. You take no damage. Seems good. Go ahead.
All right. Untap.
Balance is each player equalizes the number of creatures, lands, and cards in hand. So that's why I had to sacrifice 3 creatures because I had 5 on the table. He had 2, so I was able to keep 2 because he had the lowest. He had 5 cards in hand, so he had to discount a card down to 4 because I had 4 cards. And then I sacrificed land because I needed to make sure that I had the same number of lands as he did, and I had more than he did. So obviously keeping the factory is a good thing there because factory is a land.
All right. I'm going to play a City of Brass, and I will tap 4 to cast an Urnham Djinn.
Urnham Djinn. I'm okay with that.
And that's it. I'm going to pass it back to you.
Okay. All right. So you played the city. You haven't tapped it yet. Okay, you've got an Urnham. All right. Untap. I'll draw for turn. It's a good one. I'll attack with a hippie. Block with a bird. Okay. I will play a Maze of Ith.
It's a good card.
I will pass the turn. I'm assuming that I'm going to have a Forest Walking Birds of Paradise here pretty quick.
You sure will. Although that hippie flies just as well over my Urnham. So draw for turn. That's not going to do it, unfortunately. What what am I gonna do about that? How many cards in hand?
I have 3.
I will swing with the urn.
Activate the maze.
You got it. I'm gonna have to.
Somebody's got a recall or a regrowth in their hand.
I know. I've just been staring at my graveyard this whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to cast a regrowth, targeting my Serendib Efreet.
Okay, seems good.
And then I will tap 3, activating the city, taking a damage, and I will cast the Serendib.
Okay.
Pass to you.
All right. Untap. And I will draw.
Okay, we're back, and it's time for the big sweep.
I'll play an Ebon Stronghold.
Nice. I like that card. That's it?
Yep.
All right. Untap. I'll take 1 off the Serendib, bringing me to 8.
Okay.
I will draw a card for the turn. I am going to play a Black Lotus.
Sure.
I'm going to crack the Lotus for blue.
Sure.
Floating
Green.
1 blue, or 3 blue. 1, 2, 3, 4 for a total of 7 mana, and I'm going to
Green
brain for myself for 5.
Sure.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will.
On your mark, get set, go! Peggy is off to a fast start.
Play a Savannah.
Sure.
And I will move to attacks.
Sure.
I will cast Swords of Plowshares on Spectre.
Okay. I gain 2.
Yep. And I'll move in with both the
Right,
Serendib. I'll move in with both the Serendib and the Urnum.
You're at 8.
Yes.
Okay. I'll maze the Urnum.
You got it.
I'll block the Serendib.
All good. You go.
All right. Untap.
Drop. Tied, and they're worth over $21 each. Starting off now.
Forest.
He's going for abalone.
Urnum of my own.
Oh, very nice.
Go ahead.
Okay, that Urnum of your own is going to get Forest Walk, although before I do that, I want to lose a life.
Right now, Cindy wants diapers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Now Cindy moved over to those expensive.
You're at 9, right?
I am at 9.
Okay, interesting game. Sounds good. My turn begins. Your Urnum gets Forest Walk. I
Take a point.
take a point. I'm at 7. Draw for turn. I will cast an Ancestral Recall on myself.
Sounds good.
Draw 3. That's helpful. And I will cast 1 more Swords to Plowshares on your Urnum Jin.
Okay. So I will gain 4. I'm up to 13.
Yeah. And then what I'm going to do, maybe a mistake. Is that a mistake? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I think it's what must be done. No, I'm not. I'm going to move to attacks and swing for 7.
I'll maze the Urnum.
You got it.
I'll take 3. I'm at 10.
I will, before you go, tap red and a white, and I'm going to cast a Disenchant on your Soul Ring.
Sure. Okay.
Cast it.
I'm at 10. Okay. Untap. Draw.
Oh, that's it. Okay, everybody, come on back. All right, thank you, Johnny Gilbert. The official second is standing by in a few seconds. We'll find out
Pendlehaven.
Cool.
Gaze Avenger.
Oh, nice. For all my artifacts?
Yep. +1/+1 for each artifact you control. So he's a 3/3 right now.
Very nice.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to untap.
You take a point of damage, and now I have a 3/3 Forest Walker.
You do indeed. I'm at 6. Thank you. I will play a Mock Sapphire. And yeah, I'm gonna make things a little bit difficult for you if I can here. I'm gonna once again cast my third plow on your Avenger.
Wow, all the Swords of Plowshares. I'll gain 4. So I'm at 14. You probably should have played the mocks afterwards.
Wow, what an incredible misplay. That's embarrassing, especially for all those on stream. I'm normally a very, very savvy Magic player. I am going to try to swing things here a little bit by tapping 4 and casting an Armageddon.
Okay, I'm going to scoop.
Yep. Good game.
Oh, you got a bonus too! Oh my goodness, let's see how much that bonus is worth.
All right, that's game 1. I got to move this faster so it doesn't go to the orb flips. So no way I can win those.
Not with that attitude.
Yeah. So is it pretty easy to stream? You just pop up in Twitch and it runs.
You have to have something to actually stream. So I use OBS.
Right. Familiar with that, yeah.
Somebody in chat asked for the banned and restricted list. All right, so I just shared the Paladin League banned and restricted list, and then I will also share Eternal Central. Geddon plus balance equals root. Yeah, I get that. But if you were watching the stream the other day, I had a Serendib, and then I cast a Spirit Link on my own Serendib Efreet, and then I ended up casting an Armageddon. So, yeah, live by the sword, die by the sword, right? So, all right, I definitely deserve this one.
It's official. You suck.
Yep, I definitely deserve this one. For losing that game. So, my opponent is on Armageddon.
It's very close to the deck that I had when I was a kid that I wanted to rebuild, except like I played it one time and then some of the old school guys just said, here's what you got to do, and totally spiked it out for me. Like, for example, I didn't realize that I should be playing the Ruby and the Jet because I was like, well, I'm not playing those colors. I don't need, and then they schooled me on the fact that you need all the jewelry if you're going to be, just basic stuff that didn't occur to me when I was a kid. But the only problem, is that when that happens, I feel like the decks get a little less original. So I'm trying not to try to net deck it too much, or make it too much on the...
Do what you got to do. I play a different deck every Tuesday night. So
nice.
I try not to duplicate. Now, I might duplicate a concept, but I have not duplicated a deck. So the first time that I played in the Paladin League, Tuesday Night Gauntlet, I played a Lich deck, which I went 0-3 with, but I went off. I went off one game every single match, and it was absolutely awesome.
That's amazing. Was there like a mirror universe involved? How do you actually... Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any way to win with Lich without mirror universe?
Maybe? I don't know. there probably is if you draw enough cards. I'm sure that there's some way to do something. But yeah, JD, definitely throw together an old school deck. Doesn't matter what it is. We can jam games, and once this whole COVID thing has subsided, we can play in person. So, and I definitely want to play that. Either I play an old school deck versus a standard deck, or old school versus EDH. Yes, I do realize that EDH is stupid broken, depending on your commander. But hey, whatever. So.
Have you played any old school singleton?
I have not played the format. I have played a singleton deck on stream on a Tuesday night before, and I did not do very well.
Yeah.
But it's different when you're playing a singleton deck and everybody else is playing, regular decks. So.
Yeah, I've been playing a little singleton with the DR group.
I've been following the 7-Point Singleton League, and that looks like it's really fun. So that might be what I do. All right. Draw 7. Oh, I'll wait till you get back.
Well, if I win, this is my last game of the night.
What Elemental? Thanks for joining the stream. Yeah, I definitely want to try the 7-Point Highlander. We'll see how it goes. I might do that at some point in time. I might even stream it.
Okay, let's go.
I'll keep this.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I unfortunately cannot keep, so I'll quickly do that. Since we're
Okay.
probably out
I'm
of
going to
time.
reset your life totals while you're at it, too.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay. Let's do this thing.
My glass is almost empty. I need to pour some more wine. My bottle's almost empty, so that means that the match is almost done.
All right, I'll hang on to this one. Much better. And I'm going to have to put one under.
Okay.
And what I will be putting under is going to be that card.
Okay. Forest. Birds. Go ahead.
There they are. Draw for the turn. Tundra, Emerald, Sapphire, and a Efreet
Dip.
from the region of Serendib.
Okay.
Castillo.
All right. Untap. Draw. Swamp. Terror. Attack for 0. Go ahead.
You got it. Untap. Draw. Oh, that's good. City of Brass. And a Lotus that's black.
Mm-hmm.
Crack it for 3 white. 4, 5, 6. Blammo.
Okay.
Pass to you.
Untap. Drop. Pendelhaven. Ernemgen.
That'll do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Oh man, I'm sorry to say, top decked it.
Well, you probably should have done it on my upkeep, but okay.
Oh yeah.
Wait until somebody got Forest Walk. All right, I'm at 24.
I'll come
18.
in for 6. You go.
Untap. Draw. Ebon Stronghold. Hypnotic Spectre. Go ahead.
You got it. Untap. Draw for a turn. Hold on to that, and I'll just keep coming at you for 6.
Okay. I'm at 12.
Go for it.
Untap. Draw. Attack for 2.
I'll block.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You can undo it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no
Sorry.
worries. Yeah, of course.
I appreciate it.
No problem.
All right. We'll go with Unarnum. And I will say go.
Okay, I will untap. I'll draw. Yeah, I'll just come in with Sarah.
Okay, I'll take 4.
I will
I'm
play
at
a
7.
Mishra's Factory and pass to you.
Okay. Untap. You have a forest walking lion.
Thank you.
Draw. Bayou. Hypnotic Spectre.
Looks good.
Attack with the Urim.
We'll take it.
Okay. Go ahead.
16. Draw for turn. I will city for a black, and I will tap a green, take a damage for a demonic tutor,
Okay.
and I will do. I guess I will just take that. Do sort of the obvious here. And I will go ahead and cast it, which is just an Ancestral Recall.
Sure.
Never hurts to have more cards.
If I had a
I'll-
vice on you, it would hurt.
So, yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
In this case, it doesn't hurt, but in some it does. So, I don't know. What am I going to do? Yeah, I guess I played the factory this last turn. All right, I'll come in with both of these guys.
All right. I'm going to probably get blown out, but I'm going to
Yeah.
block your Sarah.
Yeah,
Oh,
nope. Let's
okay.
trade.
All right. I'll
I
take
didn't-
2.
I-
I'm at 5.
Yeah, I will, though, go ahead and tap 2. I think this is the play for a Time Walk.
Sure.
So untap, go again. Yeah, just swing with the Lions for 2 again.
I'm at 3.
And Tropical Island 3 for a Serendib. And you can tell your Twitch fans I completely forgot to attack with the Mishras.
Yep.
You
That's
got it.
Untap. Upkeep. Still go on the Lions. Draw. Go ahead.
Untap, I'll take 1 during my turn. Untap, draw. Alright, I guess I'll just go for broke here. Tap 1 to activate the factory and swing with the team.
I'll block the factory. I'll block the Serendib.
You got it.
I'll take 2. I'm at 1.
And I will tap 4. I take a damage. I will play an Arnhem Gen.
Okay.
Pass to you.
All right. Well.
Not sure what
I'll
the
go
draw
with
would
the
be.
Serendib because, I mean, I can't block it anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
And it's another land, so all lands.
Good game. That concludes the night. How'd you do overall?
1 and 2.
1 and 2. 2 and 1 here.
Yeah, we were
Good
both
game.
1 and 1 going into this. So.
I'm curious, what else in black? You have the hippies in black. What else is in your deck? What other black?
Well, I'm about to post my deck list. So,
oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
look forward to seeing it then.
Yeah.
Good game, man. A lot of fun.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Bye.
Cheers.
Well, chat, we didn't do so well at today, but we played against some decks that were basically tier 1 decks for the format. My deck was not. This is the deck that we played today. I went 1 and 2. So it is what it is. It's not that big of a deal, but. Oh, excuse me. Played some pretty good decks, and my deck wasn't great. So I ended up running this black and green deck. It didn't treat me very well. My opponent's decks treated them much better. Now, this is a perfect example of why I normally play blue, because blue has power. Blue has Ancestral Recall, it has Time Walk, and it has Time Twister. And those cards are pretty good, last time I heard. But you never know what you're going to play against. So, yeah, let's...
It's official. You suck.
Yep, not only do I suck, but, we're going to... here we go. Game over.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Thank you, Bill Paxton. I appreciate it. Yeah, I didn't do so hot today, but it happens. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. So
Stupid!
Yeah,
You're
stupid.
so stupid!
I'm so stupid. So yeah, I mean, this is the deck that we're running. I mean, I really like a bunch of the cards that are in the deck, but I mean, what are you gonna do? You can't win them all, and sometimes brewing isn't good. Yeah, laughing at me, laughing really hard at me for my deck choices today. Well, I definitely appreciate everybody joining the stream tonight. Please make sure that you stop and love very, very long laugh. Very, very long laugh. That's why it's 500 bits, everybody, because of how long this laugh actually is. It is extremely long. So, yeah. But please make sure that you join the stream every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. Yeah, see, that laugh just goes on for days, it seems like. Join me on stream every single Tuesday night. I play as part of the Northern Paladins Old School Tuesday Night Gauntlet. Don't forget to follow. Please make sure that you turn on those notifications so that you know when I am going to start. I have one match left in the Old School Magic Summer Derby. I am currently 5-2, so we are on the precipice of me doing the best that I've ever done in a derby. Worst case scenario, we are going to tie my 5-3 record from a year ago in last year's Summer Derby. I think I went 3-5 in the Winter Derby. But anyway, Saturday night, join me at 8:30 Eastern. I will be playing one more match against my opponent. His name is Dominic, and we're playing 8:30 on Saturday night. So once again, this is the deck that we were running today. It was black and green. It didn't treat me very well, and I probably shouldn't have put this together. This was the sideboard. Again, didn't treat me well, so I probably shouldn't have put it together. But, yeah, you live and learn. It's, I mean, I like to brew, and Old School is normally about brewing. Not expecting to play against Tier 1 decks all the time when it comes to the Tuesday Night Gauntlet, but, we played against 2 Tier 1 decks with the Grixis deck that we played against round 1 and the Armageddon deck that we just played. The deck that we played against round 2 was pretty sweet, pretty spicy, so I definitely liked that deck with all the legends. I play to have fun. Winning is definitely secondary. Winning is fun also, but it's like the deck that I'm playing in the Derby is more of a spiky deck, and sometimes I play spiky decks. Sometimes I play decks that are really, really good and aggressive. Last week's deck was really fun. That mono black control deck that I threw together last minute. This black and green deck, it's got some cards that I like. Like I'm a really big fan of Ifrit. I just think that it's a great card. It's a wonderful card. In Gaia's Avenger, I mean, it should be good in Old School Magic. You would think that it would be. But You know, let's see. To close, what would I change it in today's deck? Well, yeah, I would play blue. You know, that's really what it comes down to. Blue is just so good. It's such a great color. White is also amazing, as I mean, it's an amazing support color. But blue has power, it has counter spells, it has Serendipity. You know, blue is definitely, you know, just way up there when it comes to the power of the colors. You know, you got blue, white, red, black, and then green. And you know, if you go by that hierarchy, I just played the two weakest colors in old school Magic together in a deck. So, you know, white has the support when it comes to things like Disenchant, Swords of Plowshares, and then it has a great finisher in Sarah Angel. You know, blue with the counter magic and the power and the Serendipity. It's just it's pretty ridiculous. You know, so thanks everybody for joining. I appreciate it. JD, thanks for gifting a sub to Jovial Pessimist. And Dan Elemental, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Appreciate everything from all of my viewers tonight. Jovial Pessimist, congratulations on winning both of tonight's cards. You get an unlimited Jade statue, and you also get a revised copy artifact. So those will be coming your way. I'll be sending them out tomorrow. So thank you all very much for watching. I appreciate it. Let me see if there's anybody else who is playing Magic that we can raid. John likes games, so we're gonna go over here. John plays Arena. He plays a lot of Historic. So we're gonna go over to him. So thanks a lot. Have a good one.